Iran is on war alert. U.S. naval assets are amassing in the Arabian Sea, and the alarm bells are ringing for yet another military showdown in West Asia. With daggers already drawn, Iran and the United States are seemingly positioning themselves. Reports are emerging of Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei bunkering down. Here's a report.
West Asian war theater is heating up. Two sworn enemies are once again on the warpath. More U.S. military assets are heading towards the Arabian Sea, positioning themselves at the gates of Persian Gulf with enemy on the radar. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei has gone in hiding. The Supreme Leader is reportedly shifted to a bunker in Tehran. Iran's president has already issued a warning. Any attack on Iran will be considered an act of war with Supreme Leader in bunker. His third son, Masoud Khamenei, is reportedly working as a de facto leader, coordination between the executive branches of the government and security forces. Tensions are running high in and around Iran, especially after widespread protests swept the country. The protests were put down using force, but it exposed the vulnerability of Islamic Republic. And 28 days since it was ignited, Iran still faces an internet shutdown.
The killing on the streets of Iran may have subsided, but the brutality continues. The violent repression of the Iranian people does not solve any of the country's problems. On the contrary, it creates conditions for further human rights violations, instability and bloodshed.
The military buildup in the Arabian Sea was set in motion at the peak of these protests. When U.S. President promised Iranians that help is on the way, Tehran doubled down on this treat and warned attack on U.S. military assets in West Asia in response. Donald Trump has toned down the rhetoric since then, but has refused to take the strikes off the table. USS Abraham Lincoln is on its way to the Arabian Sea. U.S. Central Command has confirmed the presence of Air Force F-15E Strike Eagle in West Asia, and total number of U.S. troops in the region has surged to 50,000 personnel. U.S. CENTCOM Chief ADM Brad Cooper is also in West Asia, meeting top Israeli officers. Tehran, on the other hand, is also taking aggressive posture. Country's military says it is more ready than ever. IRGC. The sworn loyalists of Islamic Republic are drawing the red line for U.S. top Revolutionary Guards. Commander Ahmad Vahidi has vowed a strong response if U.S. decides to attack. This comes a day after IRGC chief said his forces have their finger on the trigger. The military buildup is similar to what it was before U.S. strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities last year. Both sides, separated by oceans and continents, are once again on each other's striking range, threatening the region with yet another military confrontation.